What's going on, everybody? Um, mm, mm. so we're here to talk about Black Ops 6 leaked information discussion. So let me go to here first. Hold on. Hmm. You need that daily dose of Call of Duty? You see alpha gameplay in the right hand corner. I've been playing Black Ops 6 for like 3 months testing it. I've been trying to tell these people what's going on. You see it in the alpha gameplay? What? They don't think I know what I'm talking about. Like these people are tripping. uh, so anyways, I wanted to talk about Black Ops 6 and the leaked information on Twitter. Now, they did this before. They did this before during Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3, somebody was like got fired from Infinity Ward or something, and then they dropped all the information, like literally dropped everything on the game, and then they wound up. I think what had happened was they wound up releasing the game early, and uh, so I just wanted to go over this, like everybody's been talking about this, the leaked information, and to me, when I look at this information that's online right now, um, I think the most important thing to me when I look at Black Ops 6, the first thing that I realize is that it's Black Ops Cold War. I mean, I just tell you in a nutshell what it is. It's Black Ops 6 Cold War with omnidirectional dolphin diving. That's it. Now, I did look at I mean some of the so like you got to look at how this makes sense. Like you see how this makes sense. It's really simple. They got in Black Ops 6 or in Black Ops Cold War, they had slowed the game down because in their minds, I don't know where it came from. I don't even know how this started, but they wanted a slow paced game, and there was doors, and there was no dead silence, and they released all the perks, all the kill streaks, everything. So if you look at the kill streaks, I think the most important one was it said Ninja. And Ninja says right on it, it says, let me see, let me grab it. Ninja. Where is it? There it is. All right, Ninja Perk says moves more quietly. So it's not dead silence. So then you put two and two together, right? There's metal doors. You got to shoot metal doors to open them, like in Black Ops Cold War. So I think this is like whoever is in charge there. I think they were like junior producers, and then it's their turn. They came up after Vaughn left, and they went back to what they know, which is probably Vaughn had them develop Black Ops Cold War, and then now you got this game where it's super slow. and you got doors, footsteps down. There's no counter to footsteps. So if I got kill streaks like Chopper Gunner, Hellfire, all that shit, I'm not moving. I'm just going to set up with all my little devices. I didn't look at all of them, but there's some green gas or some shit, nerve agent or something. Like there's some shit on there that's gonna tell you if somebody's near you. But regardless, it's got huge. So I mean, it's pretty obvious. Like their retention from skill-based matchmaking dropped by 20%, and then their skill players went up 20%. Their interpretation of that was their players were getting beat off the game because of slide canceling and they couldn't handle the movement, right? So they said, okay, we're going to make the game and we're going to slow it down. We're going to go back to Cold War so we retain these players. And really, skill-based matchmaking, this could have all been solved, and they went way too deep into analyzing this because if you look, there's not going to be an increase of better players. The better players, that stat is telling you that they're creating a second account and cheating and beating the shit out of new players so they can make content. Anytime you have social media or YouTube or anything that pays you money off of views, it's all going to be destroyed by cheating, lying, and that's the environment we live in now. So instead of looking at it like in that game philosophy, they went and slowed the game down. When skill-based matchmaking was the problem, it wasn't the crutch to keep new players. It was the cheating that wasn't taken care of. So we are victims of developers and publishers who don't understand their own game. So literally we're stuck in this loop. I mean, we should be on Advanced Warfare. We should have been playing Advanced Warfare 2, and then it should be Black Ops 3 Part 2. But instead, they're trying to figure out how to maintain their IP and their fan base. And they're looking at the data from skill-based matchmaking, and that's how they're making their decision on these games. And it's like bouncing back every 2 years, like bad player, like really slow gameplay, and then this whatever fast slide canceling. When we should be expanding on like jetpacks, wall running, ground sliding, all those things, like multiple things that a character can do, like combos, like throwing a energy ball this way and a grenade that way and railgun this way, an if-then statement. If I throw this way and I throw that this way, they're only going to be here. They have to make a decision. So that's the puzzle game that I want to play. Yo, what up, Fatal? So my thing is like this is going backwards, and it just shows me the developers don't understand. It's not they don't understand. It's probably another new generation of developers who don't have the experience of understanding what's going on. So where David Vonderhaar took off and left, these guys are coming in and they're figuring out the loop of the community and understanding the environment. So I don't blame them in particular, but I've already seen this. I think ever since Black Ops 4, like right after Black Ops 3, we haven't had a really good Call of Duty. I mean, Modern Warfare 3 was okay, but it was rehashy to me. It was like, okay, all we did was add into the super hypersensitive, super duper extreme slide. Can't slide, cancel, slide, cancel, slide, 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 slide. When like all those mechanics inside of that slide could be expanded on like the jetpacks and everything else. It could have been more. It could have the slide canceling only encompasses one player, whereas if you're jetpacking, running on walls, and sliding, it includes a lot more. And they never really gave that game philosophy time to expand out. Instead, they went off in the weeds. They went off on some weird ass tangent. Now we're even further off in the weeds. We went from slide canceling, super duper extreme slide canceling, to like this super extreme omni dolphin dive slow pace game. And look, I didn't really play much of Cold. I didn't play much of Black Ops Cold War because I didn't like the philosophy of the game. Back then, though, I was forced to play the game because there was not many options. And people are like, "Well, if you don't like it, just go play something else." Yeah, I get that. But I've played Call of Duty for 20 years. This is one game I really loved. And so I'm going to say something because I've played it so long. I've been part of this community a very long time. So I think I have the right to speak my mind on this game and where it's going. Because look, I'm still a fan. I still want to play the game. Well, I mean, there's one option. I mean, there's going to be another one. I mean, look, Black Hawk or Delta Force. I mean, look, Delta Force is Chinese. I don't want to expand on that too much, but they look like they're out to fucking take out Call of Duty. I mean, if you look at their game, it looks like they are going all balls out on that. If you look at Delta Force, they got jetpacking, they got UAVs shooting from your arm, laser beams, bombs, destructive environments. They literally, if you look at Delta Force, they took Black Ops 3, Battlefield, all these games and kind of like created this collage, and I think it's fresh and it's great new idea. It may not look like the best super duper graphics, but with everything they have included, they probably have to keep it to so many frames so it doesn't kill the game. But I really think it's got elements of Battlefield 2 Modern Combat, Black Ops 3, all the games that I love. So I'm definitely going to give that a try. Um, X Defiant is okay. It's that for now chick, but I've already played these Call of Duties. I've played them already. They basically they're not innovative. They're not innovative. We're going back to Black Ops Cold War with omnidirectional dolphin diving. So, here's a lot of these problems that people are not going to be talking about. One, Ninja is not dead silence. It's not completely dead silent. So if I got headphones, good headphones, I can hear you. If you see the kill streaks, Gunner kill streak, and then you see the guy came out, one of the developers, he was like, "Well, we're not gonna stack the kill streaks." Well, of course you're not, obviously, because you can camp now. So basically, what's going to happen is you're going to get people camping in this game. Did you see somebody like they canceled the videos on Twitter? Somebody posted the video of the dude going through all these metal doors. They're not even wooden doors you could blow off. They're metal doors. So they went out of their way to put in metal doors in the buildings. So that means whatever devices, I didn't look at all the devices, but if I, there's no counter to footsteps unless you're crouch walking. But whatever. If you got a metal door and you're gonna dolphin dive sideways and like this through the door, you're dolphin diving sideways into my fucking claymore or whatever else I got there. It ain't gonna matter. I mean, they literally put this in. This is literally like a scam. They said this. They're like, listen, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hype up. We're gonna tell all the esports guys, ooh, omnidirectional dolphin diving. Do. You can dive backwards. Like, but they don't tell you that there's no dead silence. That you can hear people coming from a mile away. That you got kill streaks. I'm gonna camp for them. I got metal doors. I'm gonna put up claymores. So no matter if you fucking sell me on the idea that I can omnial direction jump through the door, shoot a camper sitting in a corner, he's still gonna have a clay there. He's gonna have fucking Thunder's gonna have 3 claymores by the fucking door. So it's not gonna matter. That's a cancel. You're selling me a white lie, but you're not telling me what's at the back end of the deal. Like, I'm gonna get destroyed by campers. and you got mounting too. So listen to this. I'm going to set up a room. I'm going to mount with an LMG. I'm going to put all my little fucking devices everywhere. And I'm going to camp kill streaks. That's what I'm going to do. That's what this game's going to be. If people think it's going to be something else, it's not. You're going to be able to camp kill streaks in this game. And some people like to play that way. I'm not gonna run around with the SMG. You're gonna get smoked. You're gonna get smoked. And so that's the way I look at it. It's and see, when you have a game like that, I've already seen it twice now. So it's boring to me. It might be awesome to these new generation of people coming up. They haven't seen it, but I've already seen it twice. So it's not innovative. It's catering to people that they think can't play the game, when in all actuality, it's skill-based matchmaking being infiltrated and abused by people who cheat and use second accounts. That's their fault. So, I mean, look at it. The bottom line is it's going to be based on everything I'm seeing right now. Based on all the videos I'm seeing right now. And trust me, oh, Fist, the game's not done. It's done. It's a month away from being released. There's never no such thing as alpha, beta. It's a fucking demo. You're going to be playing the demo. And then they're just going to brush it up. You know, they're letting you play the version that they let the guys test. They already got the polished version done. They're not going to give it to you. And then the last time they were very deceptive to us. The last couple of betas or demos, they didn't tell us that there was going to be dead silence. They didn't tell us about UAV mini maps. None of that. So we would buy the game. So this whole thing was leaked out. So I already know that if they don't show us dead silence, which they don't have, it's not in the game, it's ninja, which means it's more quietly. That ain't dead silence. That's not complete dead silence. It's more quietly is not completely silent. So that means you're going to have people crouch walking everywhere. It's going to be annoying. That means it's a slow-paced game. Huge kill streaks, mounting, steel doors, footsteps. That's all I need to know. I'm going to play the demo. It's free, but I didn't play Black Ops Cold War for that reason that much. I probably played 3 months and I quit, or less. Because this shit was garbage. It wasn't my cup of tea. Now, there's people who play SOCOM, Rainbow Six, love that slow shit. Good for you. This is going to be a game for you. But unfortunately, all these people run around slide dumping, jumping, all that, they're going to get smoked. And another thing that nobody's talking about is from standing vertical to horizontal. If your character is doing this, and then all of a sudden he's like this, what happens from the time from it goes from here to here? How many frames is that? Okay, I'm just going to say 15, 25 frames. So if you're going from this to this, okay, then you have to stop, get up, or roll over and shoot. Whatever it is, still going to be frames, whether it's another 15 frames to get up or another 5 to 10 to roll and shoot. Regardless, this vertical to horizontal, there's a square hitbox that goes around your character. So what happens from here to here, if you're online and an AI has to extrapolate, which means it has to guesstimate, or it has to guess what is going to be the end result. So based on millions and millions of calculations, like, okay, it's assuming, let's say you dolphin dive this way diagonally or whatever, and you went this way, and then you fucking wind up dying because your character's over here, but the computer extrapolated because of your connection that you were here and you died. Like, you know how many times people are going to be like, why am I getting killed? Why am I getting... Like, as soon as the game comes out, why am I getting killed? Why am I diving and I'm dying? You know what's going to happen then? Instead of 3 bullets from fucking the assault rifle, it's going to be 5. for lag compensation, because now the extrapolation for online gaming, because of this hitbox, that vertical going horizontal, that 25 frames, I have to add 2 shots for the AI to extrapolate future predictions of where you're going to be at. Nobody's going to talk about that. That's going to be like 3 months down the road. They're going to make a video and be like, oh my God, new video, extrapolation. And I'm telling you everything right now. I've been fucking playing this game 20 years. I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. You're going to see some guy who, I don't know, whoever the new drifter dude is, the computer's not extrapolating, blah, 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 fucking nerd talk, whatever. I'm just telling you, that's what's going to happen. And so people are going to get frustrated. They're going to be like, this omnidirectional shit, I thought it was supposed to be this new stuff, man. It doesn't work. Because you got to add in 2 shots for distance between horizontal and vertical, because your connection is shit, or you're playing from Texas and this guy's playing from wherever. Fucking knows. My point is, you're adding way too much shit in the game that isn't fun. And then you got skill-based matchmaking on top of that. Bro, it just isn't worth the headache. I mean, they could have just made the game basic fun. Basic fun. You know what I'm saying? Basic fun. I mean, I like, yeah, ain't no way gonna run on a PS4. You fucking fuck that. You better have like a PS5 Pro Super Game something, and you can turn off crossplay because you got no chance. You know, I mean, people who play at crossplay on these old ass consoles, dude. I mean, look, if I was a content creator, what the fuck do I care? I would have like a whole house full of motherfuckers on PS3. All right, dude, I'm about to jump in this game. Here's my ID number. Come on in. Making these videos. Look at me. I'm so great. I'm amazing. Fucking PC. I mean, literally, you could literally be sponsored by a computer gaming or by a PC company. Get you a bunch of homies in the house with a PS3. Go in and make videos. Ain't nobody gonna say shit. Just rip off everybody. Because that's what they're doing right now. Every single person that's big, that's what they're doing. Cheating. None of them win no championships. They get invited to these events, wind up in last place. Because they all cheat. What does it matter to them? They got millions of views getting paid. That's chump change at these events, what they get paid to influence you into buying the game. And anytime I tell the truth, I get fucking hit with the, you don't know what you're talking about. Motherfucker, I've been here 20 years. 25 years. Whatever. 2006. Fuck off. I always tell people the truth. They don't like it. They don't like it. They don't like it. Well, I'll tell you when the Call of Duty is a great game. I'll tell you when it's a great game. Black Ops 3 was a masterpiece. Advanced Warfare, Glenn Schofield and I forgot the other guy's name. Anyways, the guys from Sledgehammer got fucked. Advanced Warfare 2 was a pioneer game that didn't, I mean, it was too much. But when you go back and you look at the videos, when you go back and I watch my gameplays in Advanced Warfare, I thought to myself, wow, if they would have made Advanced Warfare 2 today with today's graphics and everything else, it would have been an amazing game. And they got two amazing gems sitting there, Black Ops 3 and Advanced Warfare 2. And here we are, off in some fucking weirdo, off in the weeds tangent on some bullshit. These games suck. Look, I'm going to play the demo. I'll give it a shot. But just in my mind, I know that skill-based matchmaking and vertical to horizontal omni jumping and fucking doors and footsteps. When you put in footsteps, omnidirectional jumping, or diving and doors. It's a recipe for bullshit. Like I mean, like I'm gonna slide in the doors, and dude's gonna hear me a mile fucking away, or he's gonna have two claymores at the door. What are you gonna do? You got to shoot the door first. So first of all, you're slowing yourself down. You got to shoot the door. Then you got to shoot the fucking claymores that are by the door. Then you got to fucking dolphin dive in sideways shooting the guy. And you're going to get off doing all of that. It's going to take you like, fuck. Dude, it's not going to materialize. I mean, you're going to get these clips where people are going to jump the back off the building and snipe people. That's like people going for clips. That's it. They're not even in game. I mean, literally, the first thing I would do day one was literally get a bunch of my friends, say, listen, we're going to make these awesome sniper clips where I'm going to dive backwards off this fucking building in theater mode. And we're going to add this cool ass music, and I'm going to snipe you guys. And it's going to be fucking no scope backwards off my ass. That's what you're going to see. That's how they're going to sell the game. It's nothing going to be in game. It's never going to happen or be a fucking, it ain't going to happen in real. These guys are all going to, like literally, if you want to be a YouTube star off Call of Duty this run, just go get a bunch of friends, put them in the fucking room with the PS3 and do these fucking diving off the back theater mode, sniping people. Oh my God! Oh! And then like have two dudes on like a cliff or something where you get a collat while you're jumping backwards sniping. And nobody's gonna check you that you fucking were legit on it. And if they did, no one cares. You already got the views. So what does it matter? So that would be the first thing I would do. But me personally, I already know how the game's gonna play. I'm gonna get something mounting or something. I'm gonna set up shit. Just find a little room. Each map will have like an area. Just like in every other shitty Call of Duty that was slow, each map has an area you can sit in, and they got doors. And I'm just gonna set everything up and do fucking Hellfire, Chopper Gunner, Nuke. It's gonna be stupid, and people are gonna get. And the funny thing is, you're gonna have these people who've been fucking slide cancel, jumping all around. They're going to be like the first 3 days. They're just going to come at you like fucking hellfire. They're going to be coming on you so hard. And you're just going to fuck them up. And then they're going to go on Reddit, on Twitter, and they're crying it. It's going to be rage. And it's going to be fucking hilarious. That's what's going to happen. So you'll have that section. All these people that slide cancel and all that, they're done. The campers are back. The trick shot scamming, cheating people who got other people on other accounts, they're back because omnidirectional is a new thing that everybody wants to see a video on. Woo! So that's back. I'm going to sell you on that. Yeah! We're going to sell you on that. Like I said, we should be right now. It shouldn't have been Modern Warfare 3. We should have got Advanced Warfare 2 from Sledgehammer. Then, this next game should be Black Ops 3. That's what should be next. And then after that, should be Infinite Warfare Part 2. And they should have learned from the last two games that came out. But instead, dude, we're like 10 years. We're 10 years off in the fucking weeds. Is where we're at. Ever since Black Ops 3, all these games fucking sucked. They've just been experiments. That's all they are. Anyways, so that's what I had to say about that game. I'm gonna go eat some dinner and might play some X Defiant, smoke a fatty. But yeah, dude, I'm not falling for the leak bullshit. They want to take the temperature and see how people feel about it. Somebody leaked it on purpose. No, it's the honest to God truth. Everything I just told you is what it's going to be. You got footsteps, you got doors, you got kill streaks. You're going to get camping. The game's going to be slower. That's it. And you got extrapolation from standing to prone, omnial direction. You can't calculate There's no fucking way. 8 different directions. How are you going to calculate that in real time? And in the hitbox, be where it says it's going to be at. It's not going to happen. Not in a fucking million years. Because you don't have, what do they call that? You don't have strange entanglement. It doesn't exist. It's not instantaneous information. What do they call that? Physics entanglement. It's not going to happen. Anyways, all right, man. So I just want to tell you guys that. I just, I didn't like Cold War Black, whatever, Black Cold War, whatever they call it, Black Ops Cold War. Fucking that shit was garbage. I don't even know why that game came out. It was terrible. Anyways, that's it for me. I'm gonna go eat some dinner. I might come back and stream some X Defiant. I know you guys, thanks for hanging out with me. You guys been around since the beginning of time with me. I was hoping we'd finally get Black Ops 3 Part 2, but it looks like shit. It's gonna be before I fucking die before we see that. We ain't gonna see that. We're not gonna see that game. I'm hoping that Delta Force comes to PlayStation. Delta Force looks, I mean, it looks like the first version of, it looks like, look, everybody's shitting on their graphics. Like it's their first try. Give them a couple more iterations. I think they're going to be giving Call of Duty some trouble. Watch. I'm telling you, mark my words, that Delta Force, I mean, you got shooting fucking UAVs out of your wrist, destructible environments, fucking jetpacking, leaning. You got characters can sprint. You actually see the character when they run, they sprint forward. I mean, I really don't care too much about the graphics if I got a great game philosophy that could go somewhere. When you look at the philosophy of Call of Duty, it's going backwards. It's fighting for holding on to what they have instead of being innovative. Like if you keep making, I don't know, the same oatmeal, shit gets boring. Nobody wants to, like, I'm done eating oatmeal. Come on, bro. Anyways, so I'm gonna go eat dinner. You guys want to if you missed it, just rewind to VOD, check it out. Till next time, it's your boy Fizz. Peace. I'm out.